Hello everybody, and welcome to a new Let's Play of The Elder Scrolls II, Daggerfall. Now, right off the bat, I gotta tell you, there's some audio glitches at the intro parts of this game, so I'm cutting audio out of some places because it just is all skippy, and then there's actually going to be one cutscene at the beginning that I'm going to actually have to copy from YouTube and put in here because it glitches out. I don't know why, I don't know how to fix it, but the gameplay, from what I've tested, seems to work alright. Anyway, this has been long awaited. A while ago I did the first Elder Scrolls game, Arena, so check that out if you haven't done that already. It's a good one. And this is the second game. Now, this is one I've been hesitating to do for a few reasons. First and most of all, this game can be very buggy. Very buggy, in that when I very first played this game, I was about halfway through the game when I went to turn in a quest and the game froze. So I was like, okay, I reloaded, tried to turn the quest again, the game froze again. Like, okay, I reloaded an earlier save, and then all of a sudden it started freezing there. And earlier to the very beginning of the game, it just started freezing up everywhere. It had permeated my entire game. I had to lose all my saves by completely deleting the game and restarting. Now, this version comes straight from GOG. It's actually free, so you can get it if you like. I don't know if they fix those issues or not, but we'll see. So the thing is, I am afraid to go through this and then have bugs, and so I'll tell you right off the bat, I'm not going to slow down and show off everything this game has to offer because I don't want to take so much time that another bug like that has the chance to pop up and ruin my game. So this Let's Play will be fairly simple. I'll try to explain some cool things about it. It is a good game, but there's another issue with it in that the maps of this game are horrendous. It is so hard to find your way around this game. I'll just tell you right now, this is my least favorite in the Elder Scrolls series, but I still think it's a good game, still think it's fun, still has an awesome story, cool mechanics, although they are a bit heavy on the stats, as you'll see soon enough. But push comes to shove, if I absolutely need to, I can actually use cheats to give myself invincibility, to get myself better weapons, etc., etc. And I'll use those just so I can get through this game, no fuss, no muss, so you can kind of experience it, see the storyline, see what it entails. But I will say this game has one thing that is far and beyond better than any of the other Elder Scrolls games. Maybe besides online, but I haven't actually played all the way through online yet. I've barely played it at all, actually. But we won't get to that for quite some time. But without further ado, let's start a new game. Now, I almost thought I wasn't going to be able to record this, just for the fact that I have it on windowed mode right now, but I can't click on anything. I could only click when I was at full screen, so I was panicking, but in order to get your cursor locked onto it when it's at windowed, just press Control F10, and bam. So if you want to play along, put it in windowed, press Control F10, and you can use your cursor. Let's start a new game. So, as in the first game, you can pick your home province, so let's check them out. High Rock. Britons hail from the province of High Rock. You are part of a tall, fair-skinned people, highly intelligent and willful. Oh, sorry. Magic seems to infuse the very being of the Breton people as a race. They are more resistant to the effects of hostile magic than any other group. Thus are excellent in all arcane arts. Is your character to be a Breton? Now, resistant to magic effects, hostile magic effects, that's actually a very good thing to have. I'm not going to pick the Breton, but it's one I would suggest for this game in particular. Let's check Hammerfell. Red Guards hail from the province of Hammerfell. We're part of a dark-skinned people, extremely hardy and quick. Legend has it that the Red Guard are innately more proficient with weaponry than any other race. In general, Red Guards make excellent warriors. Is your character to be a Red Guard? No, but they are a good race as well. I like them. Dark Elves hail from the province of Morrowind. You are part of a tall, dark-skinned people known to be extremely strong, intelligent, and quick. They are extremely versatile in all manners of skills and well known as warriors and mages. Is your character to be a Dark Elf? Also a good choice. These are all good choices, especially for how I'm going to be playing the game, this would actually be the best choice, but maybe I will do that one actually. Skills, warriors and mages. I might actually do that one. Let's check out Skyrim. Because usually I pick Nords. Nords hail from the province of Skyrim. You are part of a tall, fair-skinned people, strong, willful, and hardy. Owing to the climate of Skyrim, Nords are resistant to the coldest of temperatures and take little damage from ice-based magical attacks. Nords are historically well suited to all the arts of the warrior. Is your character to be a Nord? Let's keep going. Now, if you click Imperial Province, no, you cannot be an Imperial. That wasn't a thing yet. Argonians hail from the province of Blackmush. You are part of a highly evolved race of reptiles known for their intelligence, agility, and speed. Because of their reptilian nature, Argonians do not tire easily when swimming. While many Argonians have successfully mastered the arts of thievery and spellcasting, there are some regarded well as warriors. Is your character to be an Argonian? No thank you. Khajiit hail from the province of Elsewhere. You are part of a tawny-skinned people, extremely hardy, intelligent, and agile. Many Khajiit have taken to painting their faces to more resemble their legendary feline cousins. The predatory cats that hunt the Great Desert, Khajiit are on the whole excellent climbers and adept in all the arts of the thief. Is your character to be a Khajiit? That's probably the worst class to pick unless you want a challenge, and you'll see why in a second. Wood Elves hail from the province of Valenwood. You are part of a tall, fair-skinned people known to be extremely agile and quick. Wood Elves have a natural affinity for the bow and arrow, and all members of their race have some ability with that weapon. There are well-known Wood Elves in almost every class, but the arts of thievery are their particular forte. And not Wood Elf. And last one. High Elves hail from the province of Somerset. They spelled Somerset wrong here. You are part of a tall, golden-skinned people, extremely intelligent, agile, and willful. The magical nature of Somerset Isle has made the High Elves natural spellcasters who are immune to paralyzing potions and poisons and spells. That's pretty useful. Now, do I pick Nord like I always like to do, or do I go with the one with more? I think, you know what, I'm going to mix it up. Let's be a Dark Elf. I'm male. Now, you have two ways, just like in the first game, two ways you can pick your character's attributes, or pick your class. I don't want to answer the 10 questions because I already know what I want to be. Now, if you look in one of the manuals, it actually it'll give you a rundown of all the classes, and then at the very bottom, there's actually a little note that says, "Want an easy time with the game? Play as either a spell sword or a battle mage. Want the game to be super tough? Play as a thief." So if you're going to play as a thief, then that's when you want to actually be an Argonian, I believe. But I don't want to do that. Someone actually suggested to me way back in my arena Let's Play that the spell sword would be a good one. So if we pick that one, spell swords are warriors who are also highly skilled in the use of magic. This dual specialization makes the spell sword a formidable opponent indeed. The most important skills to a spell sword are axe, long blade, blunt weapon, destruction, illusion, and alteration. So now you see why I'm picking a Dark Elf, because Dark Elf is both a warrior and a spellcaster. So mixed with this, he will be formidable indeed. So let's see. This time I actually want to choose my character's background because you can choose specific things. So let's see, after the College of Destruction, what school of magic have you been studying the second longest? Now, you'll be getting questions like these, and answers will directly influence how your character starts. So I want restoration. I want to be able to heal myself. What motivates you into a life of adventure? I'm not sure what this changes. I'll get plenty of riches, so I'm not worried about that. Let's go with fun. I mean, I think some of them are just there to be there. They don't actually do anything. Between formal study, you spent your time. Let's see. What should we say? Maybe practicing acrobatics? I don't know, because there's also a climbing stat in this game. Believe it or not, you can climb. But I'm going to say sparring. Since childhood, you have saved. So what would you like? I'm going to say 100 gold pieces. Because, yeah, you get a book if you say that, you get gold pieces. By the way, this is the first game that actually has the books that you can read, so I will be going over those. I don't believe my class can equip a katana. When my test run, I picked this and couldn't equip it. So don't bother. And, oh, by the way, this isn't a cuirass. I always want to call it a cuirass, but it's called a cuirass, and I just feel awkward saying that. But 100 gold pieces. Gratitude for your services rendered, the Emperor gave you, and you can get more money, an ebony dagger, a ruby book. This time I want to go for the dagger. As you grew older, you received additional magical training in, and once again, restoration. We're already going to have destruction, so let's keep going with the healing. You spend any free time you have training with short blade weapons. You are friendlier than most with, and I believe this will affect what people you have an affinity with, because believe it or not, there are a ton of stats for all the different races. I have no idea what they affect really, except maybe it helps you to talk to people, because, well, you see at the beginning, people aren't very friendly with you at first. But, I like centaurs. Let's go with them. Of all disagreeable types, you have the most personal hatred for, power-mad robber barons. Down with the state. Who are intimate friends with, let's see, a mage. What god, if any, do you worship? Let's go with the tried and true RK. Everyone's trouble. Yeah, this one is a hard one to pick, because this chooses a weakness. I don't want to be have trouble resisting poisons. Let's see, staying awake and alert. So that means you tire out faster. I don't want that. Getting along with others, avoiding diseases. I don't want that. Resisting magic. Don't want that. Fighting without magic. Now, I want to be a warrior, so I don't want that. So the one I'm going to pick, and even though this is going to make things a bit tough for me, is getting along with others. But we can fix that soon enough. So that's going to be the least problematic one, I believe. So yeah, you see you have reputation with commoners, merchants, scholars, nobility, and underworld. Name thyself. Alright. So when I did Arena, I named myself after my Final Fantasy XIV character. How about this time I named myself after my Final Fantasy XI character? Belden. A character I just kind of made up. Doesn't mean anything. Choose thy face. Now, if I was a Nord, I'd go for the beardiest, gruffest guy, but we're a dark elf, so let's see what they have. Ooh, I like that one. Ooh. The skull's a bit much. Yeah, I know. This one. Ooh, we got an 11. So what should we put stuff into? Put 3 into strength. This is mostly arbitrary, but let's see. Willpower, I want to put 3 into that, because that's that helps you resist magic. Yeah, see, magic resists up to 7 now. Definitely want that. And, let's see, personality, speed, luck. Let's do endurance. I need some good defense to start off with. Alright. Okay. Let's see, we have primary skills. Let's see, let's, put everything we have into long blade. Because I prefer long blades over axes and blunt weapons. Major skills. Let's put everything into destruction. I might work on the others later, because it's been a while since I played this game, and I've never actually played it with magic, so I'm not completely sure what magic I'm going to use. It's definitely going to be destruction, but illusion and alteration, I'll have to see what spells are available there. And minor skills, of course. Let's see, let's go 3 restoration and 3 short blade. And play reflex determine the overall speed of the game. I'm just going to go with average. And everything looks good. Now, like I said, there's going to be a cutscene coming up, and it also has glitchy, hard to hear audio, so I'm probably going to insert someone else's video into there. That's clear. So, anyway, let's begin.
400 years after Tiberseptim's reign, the beginning will meet the end, and the bloody circle will close in the empire of Tamriel. The unworthy heirs of the Septim dynasty have allowed the bonds of the empire to weaken and crack. Uriel Septim, the Seventh, cannot repair what his ancestors ignored. The provinces fight among themselves like neglected children, drunk with rebellion, and one indomitable power hides itself, but not forever.
Excuse the gloom, but none may know of this meeting. The nature of my trouble is darker still. Over a year ago, King Lysandus of Daggerfall died honorably on the field of battle. He was as loyal a subject, ally, and friend as you are. I did grieve for him, but his spirit does not rest. With a spectral army, he haunts his former kingdom, crying for revenge. I do not know why a good and loyal man would be so cursed. Perhaps you can find the answer and close the marble jaws of oblivion, bringing peace to his soul. I ask this as your emperor and your friend. I have one lesser request. Several years ago, I wrote a letter to the Queen of Daggerfall. It never arrived. The letter was of a sentimental and personal nature. If you find and destroy that letter, I will be grateful. Now, my champion, rest well this night, for tomorrow you sail for the kingdom of Daggerfall.
You wake and look around the room. Some hours ago you were in a boat en route to Daggerfall when a storm of supernatural strength boiled over the Iliac Bay like a malefic creature. Your boat was destroyed, but you managed to swim through the churning water to a promontory rock. There you found a cave and escaped the fury of the storm. You had only just lit a small fire when a mudslide sealed you within. Your fear of being buried alive calmed when you saw the corridor leading out of the cavern. Perhaps there is a way out of the cave after all. Once free of the cave, you can begin the Emperor's quest. No, I already went through that. I can just, tell you about stuff. So here we begin. Now this is the only game in the Elder Scrolls series that I know of so far where you do not actually start as a prisoner. So yeah, that's interesting, but you still start, with nothing because your boat crashed. So we have a few options here. So we have our spellbook. So a shock is what's highlighted. We also have a slow falling. That'll probably be useful. And chameleon to blend in. So here's a shock. Slow fall. Fall at half the natural rate, greatly reducing damage. And it's very difficult to see. So let's stick with shock right now. And let's see, where are my controls? So here, controls right here. Cast spell is backspace. Alright. So yeah, I'm gonna have to kind of get used to this again. Anyway, in this first dungeon, there's one important button you want. I. So it says you in Privateer's Hold, You are healthy. that shows you what status effects you may or may not have. We are healthy right now. However, there is a status effect you can get in this dungeon called Disease, just like in the first game, where it will lower your max stats until they're all at 0 and then you die. And if you travel with Disease, then there's a chance that you'll die along the way. If you get Disease here and you're wandering around, you are probably going to die. So check that, save often, check that. If you get it, reload. You can get it from the various enemies here. Alright. So we can look around. I believe we can also look up and down. So unlike the first game. So insert is up, delete is down, and home puts you right back to center again. That will be useful because to pick up items, they'll be like kind of below you. So you're going to have to kind of look down to get them. Interaction is now info mode, so you have the different modes: steal, dialogue, and grab. So yeah, if you click on something grab mode, you grab it. This will give you info on it. If you click on it, this will steal from people. This will talk to people. So remember that. Don't try to be grabbing at people when you first meet them. And we want to equip ourselves now. So we have 3 different weapons. Let's go with, let's see. Actually, yeah, I want this equipped. If you have a weapon on the other hand, it doesn't matter, give you 2 hands weapons, it just lets you switch between them. And we have no armor, so that's unfortunate. Or you can equip any of these, but I want a longsword. Alright, let's see, magic items. So there's a book. Spellbook. And that just shows you what spells you have, I guess. And no clothing. No ingredients. Just that. Alright. Exec put its accessories here, but we don't have any of those yet. We are pretty much naked. Actually, I believe, yeah, in this game, you can get naked. Now, of course, you have the Barbie doll thing going on here, but if you're a female, you can actually see some nipples if you take off the clothes. So that's something if you decide to want to remake your character just for that. Well, that is really worth it. Alright, and now that I've gone through all this stuff, I'm going to want to save, because if I die, then I'll restart from the beginning, and I'll have to redo all that stat stuff. So, to save, you just save game, and then you can pick, and these are for my practice ones. Let's click here. Save game. This is going to be part 1 of my LP. So let's see. Oh, didn't mean to duck. There we go, D's duck. And A readies your weapon. So just like in the first game, to swing your weapon is kind of weird. You have to hold down the right click and then swing your mouse. Not swing it, but like kind of, yeah, roll it around. Let's see. So yeah, these are what dungeons look like, and once we get a little bit further, I'll show you what the maps look like. But this game is interesting that it will pretty much let you know when there's an enemy, because it's not doing it now, but they'll usually make sounds. Alright, rat just died, and these guys can give you disease. So check often. And I don't think rats carry anything, but just in case, I'm going to look. Yeah, body has no treasure. I don't know why it does it several times, but it does. Anyway, nothing there. But there are treasure piles here you can get. That's an ingredient, I believe, and some gold, and that's it. So I forget what ingredients are used for, but we'll learn more about that soon enough. And so instead of just having a flat, plain surface, you actually get stairs and stuff, so the whole dungeon is just one big thing instead of being several different things. Like several different levels that have to load. Oh, bat. These guys, I believe, can also disease you. Yeah, I'm going to be checking that pretty much every time, because that was kind of a pain when I first played this level. Anyway, had to get really close to these guys to click on them, and that can be annoying. Oh, whatever, they don't have anything. Alright. So yeah, number one goal to get out of here. And I believe if we go in here... Oh yeah. Let me tell you, the weapon is ineffective. Uh-oh. I change... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Now I'm pantsless. That's just awkward. That is awkward. There we go. So yeah, that's another issue, that some enemies are immune to some forms of, some materials of weapons. I don't think this guy's gonna have anything. Nope, okay. So as you can see, my green bar right here is pretty low. So I want to rest, and there are no enemies nearby, so I can rest until fully healed. Can take a while, and if you rest with disease, that also can just kill you outright. Your stealth skill has improved. Okay, awesome. So I think we want to stick with the ebony dagger right now. Go in here, killing that imp was worth it because there is treasure. 51 gold pieces, that's it, okay. Yeah, you can hear that noise. It always sounds like it's coming from right behind you, especially if you're here wearing a headphones. But that will inform you that there is an enemy nearby, and it kind of lets you know what kind of enemy it could possibly be. So that's either a bat or a rat. So it's probably in here. Yep, it's a rat. There we go. And I'm good, still healthy. I don't know why I keep checking them. That was my thing I did the first time I played, is I kept checking what enemies even though I knew they would have nothing. Let's see, so we have these statues right here. There's some statues you can move, but not these ones. Because sometimes there are secrets hidden. Anyway, now that we've gone far, let's take a look at the map. Yeah, this is how the maps work. And it is awkward. Oh, what did I do? I want those back. Oh, jeez. What did I do? Okay. Oh, here we go. So I made those disappear for some reason. But anyway, yeah. These maps are super confusing, especially once you keep, like, going further and further into the dungeon and unlocking more of it. Anyway, that red arrow right there is where you are and where you're facing. As you keep going, you keep unlocking more. But the ultimate goal, it'll show you where the exit is. And we see that little dot right there? That is where we need to go. Not easy, but I'm going to eventually be following instructions on how to get out of this place. My own little walkthrough map. Do I go down there or do I want to go over here first? Actually, I think I want to go down there first. I'm going to save real quick. Hold on. I will be saving up very often in this game. Okay, this is where I want to go. Oh, and there you are. I knew there was a guy down here. But we killed him easily enough. I like this. Yeah, they're dying more easily than when I was playing as a Nord. What do you have? Ooh. Let's see, we already have that kind of sword, don't we? Can't equip that. Too bad. There we go. So yeah, your class keeps you from equipping some stuff. And let's take the sword. Why not? We can sell it. But yeah, this game, yeah, is a bit creepier. You get like these severed heads going on, and yeah. 71 gold pieces. All right. So it's a nice little detour to get some stuff, but there's someone coming up that has better stuff. They're a bit tougher though. So let's go. Not you. Yeah, this, I'll tell you right now, this dungeon can be very hard to get out of. I was lost for so long, I almost quit the game. For some reason, this seemed to be the hardest one for me. The rest weren't quite so bad. Yeah, you're the one I want. I think. I hope you have. So let's fight him from across the table. There we go, Archer. Alright. Now let's go around and get some stuff from him. Now, my test run, I got some pretty good stuff from this guy. So let's see if he has some now. See, another sword. I might like that. Let's see. Alright. Tangled pieces. Aha! There we go! That is more like it. Longsword and round shield. Alright. See, I'm not going to announce every time now, but when there's like a looks like there's a little skip, that's just me saving. Oh, and I should probably note something. Okay, that's not what I want. So I believe in the last game, for some reason, like the numbers, like the lower the number, then the higher the armor rating. This time, it's actually, I believe, it goes up like that. I'll have to recheck that. I think it's different in this game. Oh, okay, let's not go in here yet. Oh, hello. That's where you were. I was hearing you. There's two of you. Just die. Die! Jeez, am I better with the dagger? I think I am. So let's see. There we go. And I kind of want to heal right now, but I cannot. And you have these boxes, but I don't think you can interact with them. As you can see, there's sort of a wall there, but you can climb up. Okay, wait a minute. Okay. Sometimes I forget where the look back to normal button is. But I believe this is going to lead right around to that room that I just saw. Oh, and I think I know what's in here. Yep, it's a bear. But it goes. Wow, this weapon is really good. I don't think it's gonna have anything. Yeah. Okay. Let's see, is there anything? No. But as you can see, if there was something above me, I could possibly climb up, but I guess not there. Can I heal? No, there are enemies nearby. It's not good. Can I get away from the enemies? I'm going to end it off soon anyway. Dang it. Away from the enemies. See, there's probably enemies in that other room. There we go. Realized I'm not using ooh, yeah, in order for your stuff to improve, you need to have rested first. I believe. Let's see. What was it to cast spell? Backspace, Q. How do I? Okay, how do I actually cast this? I don't know why I'm not casting any spells. I may have to look that up. Yeah, this place is pretty big. You have some pretty big dungeons in this game, which is why it can be hard to get around. can we find our way out and make it to Daggerfall? Well, you're just gonna have to find out next time on Let's Play The Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.